Ooh, welcome to Ty's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is... I got garbage on my table. Today is October the 29th, 2024. Everybody's getting ready for Halloween. Halloween doesn't feel like it's anything good today. This year. I don't know. What am I looking at? I went outside and see if any houses are decorated with Halloween. I saw none. It feels like this Halloween is going to be a big giant flop. A big giant flop. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got Monday Night Raw. We got mostly about the Bloodline. We didn't get a lot of segments. We only had one segment, and that was Jey Uso. Jey Uso came out. I don't think there was another segment. Was there another segment? I don't think there is. Oh yeah, Seth Rollins came out. He talking about his crown jewel match, and I guess he called out Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed promised Adam Pearce that he won't do the destruction in the arena. So he was in the parking lot. He told Seth Rollins, if you want to hunt and try to destroy a monster, come and get me. And Seth Rollins, he went there. He went to the parking lot. So he went to the parking lot, and then they start brawling each other. And then Seth Rollins did the stomp onto Bronson Reed on top of a car. And then he's trying to say that's what's going to happen at Crown Jewel, blah, blah, blah. But you see Bronson Reed standing up and knocking out a whole bunch of security guards. And then they start brawling again. And then they start fighting into a tractor truck trailer thing. They start fighting in there, and then you saw Bronson Reed jumping out of the tractor trailer with a dead belly onto Seth Rollins into a bunch of tables. And we heard that Seth Rollins will be in a medical facility. And remember, he has a match at Crown Jewel. We don't even know he's 100% at the Crown Jewel. But ladies and gentlemen, the big one here. We got Jey Uso coming out. And I don't think he talked about what he did on SmackDown, but he did call out his brother, Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso came to Raw. He came there, and Jey Uso says, we're not cool. Because Jimmy Uso tried to give him a hug. And Jey Uso says, we're not cool. Not yet. I need to make things clear here. That if I do this, help you guys with the Bloodline with Solo, things have to change. That we're not going to be nobody's sidekicks, and we be the Usos. And we be our own people, because Jay says, I've done things by myself. I don't need you guys. If you're not going to listen to what I have to say, I won't help you guys, because he done things by himself. He doesn't need Jimmy Uso and Roman Reigns. Jimmy Uso nodded, he said yes, and then, ladies and gentlemen, they hugged it out, and then they got attacked by the Bloodline, Tama Tonga and Tangaloa, and Solo was there, and Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu attacked him. He was about to do the butt squishy thing, the running senton into the corner and with the chair, because that's what they did to Jimmy Uso last time, to make him injured, but Jey Uso got open and he threw the chair at him, and then they started doing super kicks. The Usos did the super kicks. But Jimmy Uso said that I will make sure the Roman Reigns comes on SmackDown, and you come to SmackDown, you talk to Roman Reigns and hash things out. And Jey Uso accepted. That was before the whole brawl. So that's going to happen on SmackDown. There was spoilers. I guess it was tape. You guys can see it. I'm not telling you guys what happened until we get to Friday Night SmackDown. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Sami Zayn got involved in this. He wanted to talk to Jey Uso by himself. Jimmy looks like he's have a little problem, because he's still... Remember what Sami did? He betrayed the Bloodline the first time. He betrayed them by smacking the chair on Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble. Remember that. He was the first one to betray the Bloodline. So Sami doesn't think this is a good idea for Jey Uso to team up with Jimmy Uso and Roman Reigns to go back with them because all the things that they done to Jey Uso and to Sami Zayn and all that stuff. But Sami doesn't understand that because he's not family. That's what Jey says. You don't understand because you're not family. So Jimmy told Jey, because what Jey told Jimmy, that I told him he's not family. And Jimmy says, you're right. But Jey says, when you left, Sami Zayn I forgot what the word was. He stood up. He took your place. That's what he meant. But Jimmy says, let me go talk to Sami. And then he was trying to find Sami, but he did find Sami. Jey wanted to know, did he talk to him? But Jimmy pointed at the car that Sami Zayn was at. Sami was talking to Solo Sikoa. Is he joining Solo? Or will he join Jey Uso and help his friend? People are saying Sami Zayn might be the fourth guy. Cody Rhodes might be, but I think Cody Rhodes is done with the bloodline now because he has Gunther. After Gunther, he has Kevin Owens. And after Kevin Owens might be Randy Orton, and Randy Orton attacks Cody Rhodes. I think he's done with the bloodline. Now the bloodline is guaranteed targeting Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso now. I think Cody Rhodes is done with it now. So let's see what happens between those guys on SmackDown. And let's see what happens with Sami Zayn on Monday Night Raw next week. So we got some matches here. We got Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser. Kaiser has a big tag team match this Friday, teaming up with Gunther against Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. He lost to Sheamus. I thought it was a pretty decent match. I wasn't big excited the show because the fans were dead. Like, they were saying this is awesome, and holy, you know what? Holy crap. It's the other word that they censored. But during those matches, they weren't really cheering or booing. So I got a little bored because it felt like I was watching Thunderdome again. Oh, man. Sheamus gets the win. It was a pretty decent match between these guys. They always have a great match. I wish Sheamus faces different guys, not Ludwig Kaiser and not Pete Dunne. But, ladies and gentlemen, Miz is trying to get away from the Final Testament and Y6. So he tried to get R-Truth to join him. To bring back the Awesome Truth. R-Truth played the Miz. Because they were about to do they did the handshake, but R-Truth says, I got something for you, and then he just punched him in the face. And then again, he has to do his funny jokes, and he told Butch, have you seen Pete Dunne? So R-Truth is not done with the Miz, and the Miz is not done with the Final Testament because he told Adam Pearce he needs security because R-Truth, the Y6, and the Final Testament won't stop stalking him. And behind him, there was Final Testament, and they want to know what his plans is. And the Miz's plans was to run away when he sees the Y6. Karen Cross's plan is to get Bo Dallas and ask him, why are you attacking the Final Testament? And they will see what happens there. So, Miz doesn't have a choice in this alliance because Paul Eldering's put his own body at risk for the Miz. That's why he's doing this, and that's why Karen Cross is yelling at him every time Miz is trying to back out. And then we have Ivy Nile versus Miz Zelina Vega. Of course, with the help of the Creed brothers, the LWO got involved, everybody getting involved, a lot of distractions. Ivy Nile gets the win. And then we had the No Contenders Triple Threat Tag Team match. The War Raiders versus the New Day versus Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee. I thought it was a pretty decent match. But ladies and gentlemen, a lot of things happening. New Day was about to win it when they were about to do their finishing move. Until Xavier Woods jumped off the turnbuckle, saw Rey Mysterio. He was trying to attack Rey, and Rey knocked him out of the ring. And a little bit of Xavier Woods got distracted because of the boos from the fans. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Ray was about to win the match, about to do the 619, but he got ankle locked by Chad Gable. I guess Chad Gable wasn't happy that the Creed brothers lost, and now he attacks Rey Mysterio. The winner of that match, your new number contenders, I don't think the Judgment Day ever faced these guys, is the War Raiders. Even as the Viking Raiders, I don't think they ever faced them. And then we got Dominic Mysterio versus a former World Heavyweight Champion. I thought it would be somebody better. I like his opponent. It's just, I thought it would be more surprising. It was Damian Priest. He is a former World Heavyweight Champion. It was a pretty decent match. But of course, the Judgment Day has to come out. Dominic says, I want to do this by myself. He didn't do it by himself because Liv Morgan, Raquel, JD, Carlito showed up. Everybody trying to attack Damian. But when Damian was distracted, he got a roll-up pin. And the winner of that match was Dominic Mysterio. Dominic wins the match. He beats Damian. And he gets another contendership to the World Heavyweight Championship. And what that mean? And then, ladies and gentlemen, after the match, Damian Priest just destroys Dominic. He did a Razor's Edge, smashed him with a whole bunch of chairs. He gave Carlito a Southpaw of Heaven. He gave Dominic Mysterio a Southpaw of Heaven. Oh my God, Damian Priest just destroyed Dominic Mysterio. Not happy that the little scummy boy got the win, but I'm happy that he got beat up. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to see him get beat up. So yeah, that's Monday Night Raw. Crown Jewel is coming up. It starts at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, if you are in the Eastern Time zones. So yeah, that's how that's going to happen. It wasn't a big show. It wasn't a whole bunch of surprises for this show because it's just a go-home show for Crown Jewel. You don't need surprises. Mostly you have to try to hype up the matches that's happening at Crown Jewel. They kind of hyped up the women's one by showing Liv Morgan, but they didn't show the women's championship Crown Jewel title. They showed the men's. I'm getting tired of seeing the same title every time. Every time they do the beginning of the show, they show them open this case with the championship in it, and this guy just nodding. Yep, it's good. Getting into customs or something. Oh my goodness, how many times do I have to see that? We're going to see it one more time, I think. And that's might be the women's championship on SmackDown. I'm hoping that's the last time. And I think we're might to see Bubba Ray wrestle in the 2300 arena on NXT. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but Bubba Ray never wrestled in NXT. He wrestled on Raw and SmackDown. He wrestled on ECW. He wrestled kinda on WCW with the Alliance, and he wrestled in TNA, but never in NXT. It's always the first. It's not official yet, but I think we might see Bubba Ray. I don't know. It's going to be a tag team match with Trick Williams because he helped Trick Williams. Or it's going to be a one-on-one match with Ridge Holland, but I think it's going to be a tag team match with Trick Williams. Because I don't think the championship will be on the line. I don't think there's any champion. It's supposed to be an NXT taping still. Episode. It's still supposed to be an NXT episode. It's not a PLE. It's a NXT episode. So no title is going to be on the line. Maybe there will be one title or two titles. But I don't think the NXT title will be on the line. It's not a PLE. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And I will see you guys tomorrow for NXT results, the aftermath of Halloween Havoc. Zara making her debut. I almost call her a guy. I don't know why. Zara making her debut next week. This week. Against somebody, because they didn't tell us the opponent. What's going to happen with Trick Williams? What's going to happen with Bubba Ray Dudley, because he got involved? What is happening here? What's going on at the end of NXT? Well, not the end, but what's happening after Halloween Havoc happened? I think it might be Fatal Influence, might be versus Zara. It could be Jasmine Nix, because she would be the easiest one to beat for a debut. So, I think the women's division in NXT is kind of stacked right now because they have 3 international superstars. And they got Cora Jade, they got Roxanne Perez, they got Lola Weiss. Oh man, they got a lot of people that is great. I'm hoping they bring some TNA stars as well in the 2300. Imagine that. Because they got some ECW guys that they could bring in from TNA. I think that will be interesting because TNA been bringing a whole bunch of NXT stars. Where's the TNA guys? And there's some ECW guys like Rhino. There's Tommy Dreamer. And they're going to the 2300 arena, man. You need some of the ECW originals. So they need those things, man. They need it. Rhino wrestled in NXT before. He teamed up with Baron Corbin in the Dusty Rhodes. I think it was the first Dusty Rhodes Classic, I believe. Tommy Dreamer has not wrestled in NXT. But that would be cool to see for Tommy Dreamer coming back one more time in WWE. Even Rhino. So they've been mentioning TNA a lot. Even when Marty St. Machine Guns was wrestling. Even on the YouTube channel, on WWE's YouTube channel with Marty St. Machine Guns. Going their first time ever to the HQ, to the WWE HQ. So that's going to be interesting for them. But ladies and gentlemen, yeah, that's the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Tell us out. See you guys tomorrow. Bye!